Hey travelers! Welcome back to Nahida's library. Today, we're diving into the abilities of Varesa, the newest character in Genshin Impact. From her elemental skills to her burst, we'll break down everything you need to know to make the most of her in your team. Is she worth pulling? How does she fit into the meta? Let's find out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. Now, let's get started. Varesa is an electro DPS specializing in powerful plunge attacks, bringing a unique playstyle to Genshin Impact. Her abilities revolve around chaining electro damage midair, making her a high-impact choice for players who love fast-paced, aggressive combat. Varesa's combat style is inspired by the fierce and acrobatic moves of champion Lucadors. Her normal attack, by the horns, allows her to unleash up to 3 quick strikes, each dealing electro DMG. When using her charged attack, she headbutts enemies in front of her, dealing Night-Sal-aligned electro DMG while using the momentum to leap into the air. This mechanic plays a crucial role in her playstyle, setting her up for powerful aerial attacks. Her plunging attack is where her true strength shines. She dives from midair, striking enemies along the way and creating a shockwave upon impact, dealing Night-Sal-aligned AoE electro DMG. If she lands while engaged in combat, or if the shockwave hits an enemy, she gains 25 Night Soul points. Once she reaches the maximum Night Soul points through this method, she enters her empowered state, Fiery Passion. In Fiery Passion, all of Varesa's attacks are enhanced. Her normal attack delivers even fiercer strikes, dealing increased electro DMG. Her charged attack becomes even more powerful, slamming into enemies for greater Night-Sal-aligned electro DMG and allowing her to leap into the air once more. Finally, her plunging attack becomes devastating. She consumes all of her Night Soul points to unleash a high-impact slam, dealing massive Night-Sal-aligned 80 electro DMG upon landing. With her unique aerial combat and plunge attack-focused mechanics, Varesa is set to be a fast-paced, high-damage electro DPS, perfect for players who enjoy an aggressive and acrobatic playstyle. Varesa's elemental skill, Riding the Night Rainbow, allows her to rush forward with the speed of lightning and the power of thunder, embodying the fierce spirit of Lucha Libre. As she dashes, she strikes enemies in her path, dealing Night-Sal-aligned electro DMG. After using this skill, she gains 20 Night Soul points and activates Follow-Up Strike, which increases her interruption resistance. During this time, if she presses her normal attack, she will instantly unleash a charged attack without consuming stamina. However, once she uses a charged attack, Follow-Up Strike is cancelled. Her elemental skill has 2 activation methods, tap or hold. Tapping the skill executes a quick forward dash, perfect for swift repositioning or dodging enemy attacks. Holding the skill activates Night-Sal's Blessing, putting Varesa into sudden onrush mode, where she continuously consumes Night Soul points. While in this state, her movement speed and interruption resistance are increased, allowing her to stay aggressive in battle. She can also use terrain for aerial leaps or spend additional Night Soul points to run over water or liquid phlogiston, remaining immune to the latter's damage effects. Once her Night Soul points are depleted, Night-Sal's Blessing ends. Varesa's elemental skill has 2 charges, giving her exceptional mobility in combat. Additionally, whenever she enters Fiery Passion, the cooldown of her elemental skill resets, and its damage increases, allowing for even more frequent and powerful attacks. Outside of Fiery Passion, Varesa builds Night Soul points by executing plunging attacks. Once she reaches maximum Night Soul points through this method, or when she uses her elemental burst, a dazzling descent, she enters Fiery Passion, greatly enhancing her abilities. While in Fiery Passion, Varesa remains in Night-Sal's Blessing state, amplifying her normal attacks, elemental skill, and elemental burst with unique buffs. Additionally, shortly after performing a plunging attack, she can unleash a special elemental burst, adding yet another powerful tool to her fast-paced combat style. With her high-speed movement, aerial attack synergy, and unique Night Soul mechanics, Varesa brings an exhilarating electro DPS playstyle, perfect for players who enjoy dynamic, aggressive, and mobility-focused combat. Varesa's Elemental Burst, a dazzling descent, showcases her high-flying, Lucha-inspired combat style. She leaps into the air before executing a devastating flying kick, striking enemies below with Night-Sal-aligned AE Electro DMG, just like the legendary Heroes of Justice from Woven Scrolls told to children. After casting this ability, Varesa's Night Soul points are fully restored, and she immediately enters Fiery Passion, enhancing all her abilities. While in this state, her Elemental Burst deals increased Night-Sal-aligned AE Electro DMG, making her plunging attacks even more impactful. Additionally, Apex Drive is briefly activated whenever Varesa performs a plunging attack during Fiery Passion. This effect provides greater interruption resistance and unlocks a special version of her elemental burst called Dazzling Descent, Volcanic Collapse. In this state, Varesa ignores her elemental burst cooldown and consumes less energy to unleash an even more powerful aerial strike. She executes Thunderous Tornado Eruption, a spectacularly strong plunging attack, dealing massive Nightcell-aligned AoE Electro DMG upon impact. This special burst attack is classified as Plunging Attack DMG, making it benefit from any effects that enhance her air-based assaults. With her unique elemental burst mechanics, Varesa thrives on chaining aerial strikes and rapid burst attacks, creating a high-speed, acrobatic Electro DPS playstyle. Players who enjoy aggressive, combo-driven combat will find her an exhilarating addition to their team. Varesa's passive talents enhance her combat abilities, making her even more powerful when executing aerial attacks, interacting with Night Soul mechanics, and supporting her team. Here's a breakdown of how each passive contributes to her unique playstyle. Tag Team Triple Jump. After using Riding the Night Rainbow, Varesa gains the Rainbow Crash effect for 5 seconds. During this time, the shockwave damage from her plunging attacks is increased by 25%. If she is in the Fiery Passion state, this damage bonus is boosted to 50% instead. However, Rainbow Crash ends as soon as a plunging attack shockwave hits an opponent or when its duration expires, requiring strategic timing to maximize its effect. The hero twice returned. Whenever a nearby party member triggers a Night Soul Burst, Varesa gains a 30% ATK increase for 12 seconds. This effect can stack up to 2 times, and each stack has an independent duration. This passive makes her synergize well with Electro-based teams or characters capable of triggering Night Soul Bursts, allowing her to continuously boost her attack power during battle. Night Realm's Gift, a torch that incinerates evil. When Varesa runs out of Night Soul points, she will automatically switch to using Phlogiston to maintain her sudden onrush mode from Night Cell's Blessing. This ensures she can keep moving efficiently even after depleting her Night Soul energy. Additionally, when inside areas in Natlan that feature Phlogiston mechanics, Varesa gains access to Night Soul Transmission. This allows her to seamlessly enter Night Cell's Blessing and sudden onrush mode when certain conditions are met. If the active character is sprinting, using movement-related talents, or at a certain height in the air, switching to Varesa will trigger. Night Cell's Blessing State. Sudden onrush mode. Restoration of 20 Night Soul points. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds, making it particularly useful for exploration and combat mobility within Natlan's special terrain. Blazing Heart, Singular Advance. Varesa's sprint speed is increased, making her faster in exploration and battle. However, when not in combat, her sprint stamina consumption is also increased, reinforcing her aggressive and momentum-based playstyle. Additionally, within Natlan's Phlogiston mechanic areas, this passive grants an extra utility effect. When party members consume food, they restore 20 Phlogiston. This effect can occur once every 10 seconds, but does not apply in domains, trance domains, or the Spiral Abyss. Varesa's passive talents further enhance her plunging attack-focused combat style, mobility, and synergy with Electro-based mechanics. Her offensive passives boost her damage output, while her exploration-based abilities make her a strong choice for traversing Natlan's terrain. Whether in combat or traveling, Varesa's passives make her a fast, high-impact Electro DPS with a unique blend of mobility and aerial attacks. The best weapon for Varesa is undoubtedly her signature weapon, the Vivid Notions, which perfectly complements her play style and maximizes her damage output. Following that, the Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds is another great option, boosting her movement speed and providing a solid elemental bonus. After that, the Widsith provides versatility with its buffs, while Crane's Echoing Call adds extra damage potential. Skyward Atlas is a solid pick for increased elemental damage and overall utility. Lastly, Flowing Purity offers a great boost to her Electro DMG and is a useful choice for further increasing her damage in combat. Varesa's Constellations significantly enhance her combat effectiveness, amplifying her damage potential, mobility, and overall resource management. At C1, Undying Passion, the effects of her tag team triple jump. Passive talent are enhanced. When Rainbow Crash is active, her plunging attack shockwave damage is increased by 50%, whether or not she's in Fiery Passion. Additionally, when entering or exiting Fiery Passion, Varesa gains a 35% ATK boost for 5 seconds, further enhancing her damage output. While in sudden onrush mode, she consumes 30% less Night Soul points or Phlogiston, allowing for sustained movement and skill usage. At C2, Beyond the Edge of Light, Apex Drive automatically activates after any plunging attack, regardless of whether she's in Fiery Passion or not. While Apex Drive is active, Varesa's interruption resistance is further increased, making it harder to be interrupted. Additionally, when her plunging attack shockwave hits an opponent, she restores 11.5 energy, which helps refresh her elemental burst more quickly. C3, Unbowed Resolve increases the level of a Dazzling Descent by 3, improving its base damage and scaling, allowing her elemental burst to deal significantly more damage. At C4, the Courage to Press On, Varesa receives various buffs based on her state when using a Dazzling Descent. If she has neither Fiery Passion nor Apex Drive active, she gains Diligent Refinement for 15 seconds, which increases her plunging attack ground impact damage by 500% of her ATK, up to 20,000 bonus DMG. If either Fiery Passion or Apex Drive is active, her Elemental Burst deals 100% increased damage. C5, Thoughts Floating on the Warm Breeze increases the level of her normal attack by the Horns by 3, improving her normal attack and plunging attack damage and enhancing her overall DPS potential. At C6, A Hero of Justice's Triumph, Varesa restores 30 energy when entering Apex Drive, ensuring more frequent elemental bursts. Additionally, both plunging attacks and a Dazzling Descent gain plus 10% crit rate and plus 100% crit DMG, dramatically increasing her burst damage potential. Moreover, when using the hold version of Riding the Night Rainbow or tapping it while in sudden onrush mode, Varesa restores Night Soul points up to her maximum, ensuring she can maintain Fiery Passion for longer. Final thoughts: how strong are her constellations? C1, Stronger plunging attacks and better stamina efficiency. C2, More energy regeneration and constant Apex Drive uptime. C3, Boosted burst scaling. C4, Massive burst or plunging attack damage boost. C5, Higher base attack multipliers. C6, High crit scaling, more energy, and better Night Soul resource flow. Varesa is shaping up to be an excellent Electro DPS with her high burst damage potential and quick, powerful attacks. To maximize her output, she should be equipped with the new artifact set designed to boost her Electro damage and overall effectiveness. For her main stats, you'll want to use an ATK Sands, an Electro DMG Goblet, and a crit damage circlet. This combination will optimize her damage potential, making her a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. To wrap up, Varesa is going to be an amazing character for any Electro DPS fan, with her powerful abilities and high damage potential. I'm sure she'll be a fantastic addition to your team. If you're excited to try her out, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. What do you think of Varesa's skills? Are you excited to build her, or are you waiting to see more? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.